It's been described as flimsy and disappointing. The report used to trigger last-minute changes to Tasmania's forest peace agreement has been made public, but the forest industry is questioning its legitimacy.
Professor Jonathan West has been given a pivotal role in the struggle to end Tasmania's forest wars. It's his job to determine how much of the area environmentalists want protected should be locked up.
We're comfortable with the direction things are heading.
Jonathan West is a nice bloke, but at the end of the day he's not a forester, he's not experienced in forest modelling issues.
Mr West's interim report on the reserve boundaries triggered last-minute changes to the $276 million forest peace agreement. That advice has now been made public.
At best it would be described as flimsy.
Professor West concludes placing almost 430,000 hectares of native forest into informal reserves should not affect Forestry Tasmania's ability to meet wood supply contracts. That contradicts statements made by the state-owned company.
There is no doubt that the more rigorous and robust data is that's been delivered by Forestry Tasmania.
Conservation groups want the information scrutinised.
Forestry Tasmania's data needs to be made openly available to the independent data verification team.
The report's release has failed to reassure industry that wood supply contracts will be met.
Fiat is currently evaluating where it stands in respect to this process.
Forestry Tasmania is still actively logging coops within the 430,000 hectares, despite government requests to take all feasible action to stop.
It makes no sense for conservationists to be in a process where the very forests we want to see protected in national parks are still being logged.
But the industry says the government's to blame.
Forestry Tasmania were assured that they would receive money to reschedule their harvesting operations and to re-road new coops.
Terry Edwards claims Forestry Tasmania is still waiting. Gun shares have been in a trading halt while it awaits details of compensation for quitting its native forest contracts. The company was to release its annual results on Monday, but that's been rescheduled to Thursday. Guns hopes it can resume trading after the announcement. Brad Markham, ABC News.